Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Alpha Central. I'm your host, Jack, and today we're taking a look at why women are single and alone. But let's jump right in, right after you subscribe, of course. Disclaimer, this video was made for strictly comedic/artistic purposes. No offense is intended towards any individual featured in this video.
Does the perfect man exist?
I don't know yet. I have a man right now that spoils me, but I don't want to date him.
Why not?
He's 5'6". I don't even want to touch him, so...
Oh, okay.
So yeah, he's just buying me like Cartier, and I'm like, thank you.
It's not all women. I know that. But honestly, harpies like these are the reason dating feels like walking through a minefield.
Men here, stop.
Why are they so bad here?
They're broke. Immature little. I'll tell you that right now.
How old are you, ladies?
I'm 21. I'm 18. I'm 23.
Okay, so do you girls like date guys your age or older?
Well, the last guy I dated was older and he was a. Last guy I dated was younger and he was immature. The last guy I dated was like 53.
53? And how old are you? 18?
23.
That's wild.
Yeah, it is wild.
Why?
He gave her some
That
money.
could be your dad.
He was literally had some money.
Was it? No, clearly.
Yeah.
Was it worth it though?
Yeah. He had money.
What did he buy you?
Anything I wanted.
Okay.
One time we're best friends and he bought me a Louis bag for Christmas because I'm best friends with her.
A Louis bag?
A Louis bag, a white
I
one.
bet you're living your best life, weren't you?
Yeah, but I wanted a brown one, he got me a white one.
You should be thankful anyway.
I know, I was thankful, but
Anyway,
like...
you weren't thankful. Look, she found it in the show. She weren't thankful.
We are living our best life in here. I'll tell you this, that if any girl wants to date a guy in Tennessee, don't!
Don't get it twisted. Modern women love age gap relationships. Well, they're on the winning side of it, that is. After that, it's suddenly a problem.
You had 3 dudes hook up with you on the first night, right? Without taking you out on a date.
Yeah.
But a guy has to take you out on a date just to not even be able to smash.
Yeah.
Delusion. What? You said that your 3 hookups came after you broke up with your boyfriend?
Yeah, I think everyone needs to go through a little experimental phase before they can settle down.
Is that what we're calling it now? Experimental phase? I have another name for it, though I'm not sure YouTube would like it.
What's the last lie that you told somebody?
Probably that they were the only guy I was talking to.
Let me see your phone right now. Pull out Snapchat. Let's see how many she got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
He's
6,
naming
7,
girls, by the way.
12, 13, 14.
To be fair, the guy was
15,
talking to
16.
other girls.
You might not believe this if you're on the younger side, but dating used to be just one-on-one, exclusive, and fun.
What's your age?
I'm 28.
Are you single?
Yes.
What is it that you do?
I'm a model. I represent New York in pageant.
If I wanted to take you on a first date, what's the absolute most I should spend on it?
Depends where we go. But with nice restaurant, nice dinner, like probably 500.
500 is the most for the first date.
Not the most, minimum.
The minimum?
Yeah.
That's your expectation out the gate?
I would say because I don't really go out public places a lot. I like more quiet, my space, so I don't really go out clubs and other places. So I feel like going that kind of restaurants, they cost more money. So that's why I would say 500 for the dinner. So it would cost more than that, probably.
Why do the super expensive dinner as opposed to a picnic in the park?
It's about the quality. You go to the restaurant and you have a best service, you have your own space. So I rather have good quality of time and experience than just sitting in a park. It's not about how much he spends on it, it's about how much he's willing to give me the comfort that I deserve.
It's not about money, she says. One of the modern women's greatest hits, along with I don't usually do this, I don't do drama, and of course, I'm posting that bikini selfie for the girls.
Women need men.
No.
No?
Men need women.
Women need men.
No, not at
Why do you
all.
feel like that?
We're self-sufficient. We're big girls. We can handle ourselves.
Women need men.
No, because I know a woman that literally was so committed to her career and being a mom. She was like, I will get a owner if that's what it takes to have kids. If I don't find the man that meets my standard, I'll have kids on my own. So that's what I live by. I don't need a man. I can do it all on my own.
Women need men.
No, women don't need men because women are able to do men work and like men jobs. So we don't really need men to provide for us. It's just like the whole idea like you need a man to provide for you, but we already made it to where like we can provide for ourselves. We only need men to really like procreate.
Women need men.
No.
And why do you say that?
It's not that women don't need men, it's just that women need men less than men need women, you know what I mean? Like, a woman can be fine on her own. A man could turn okay, could turn, you know, a little sad.
Of course women don't need men, unless you're counting fishing and farming, transportation, construction, maintenance, and pretty much everything else that keeps the world running. How delusional can they get?
Okay, ladies, I hate to say it, but I have to say it because I am sick of this, and I'm speaking to myself. Why do we never give the nice guy the chance? Like, why do we look at the nice guy like the ones who's just annoying and just thirsty and they're always available and not attractive to us? And meanwhile, we're complaining that we're getting dogged out, that we're dealing with manipulative, narcissistic men who can't treat a woman right. Not even men, little boys who don't know how to treat a woman right, who just fumble us all the time. Like, we complain that we get treated like that, but 9 times out of 10, we overlooked the nice guy to deal with this man. Boy. Like, I don't get it. Why do we do that? Can we stop doing that? I'm speaking to myself too, because I hate that I do this too. Like, can we give the nice guys a chance?
This wake-up call usually hits around 35, when they run out of options and out of time. It's not really coming from a good place.
Here's the thing. Let me ask you guys a question. Do you guys want an average guy? Here's the issue, right? Average women don't want average guys. Because they think that they're not average. They think that they're above average. You have average women that are going to be chasing after exceptional or above average men. They're going to curve men who are average, who are actually on their level. That's why you get caught up with in situationships and a guy never committing to you or a guy who's cheating on you because you're shooting out of your league. If you think you're a 10, surely you must deserve a 10. You're going to chase after Chad. You're going to spend your 20s a bunch of dudes. You're never going to like actually get into a proper monogamous relationship. You'd rather have the divided attention of a hyper attractive guy than actually have commitment from like an average dude because you think you're above average. That's the problem in the dating marketplace.
I don't think they heard a single word he said. Social media's really got them thinking they're all 10s.
What? I said being pretty is not enough for a lot of men because I'm pretty and I'm still single, so.
What do you want?
Nowadays, I don't know. I really don't know what I want because these men, they don't know what they want. A lot of men don't know what they want in women.
And you said you're how old again?
33.
33. So regardless as to what men want, you don't know what you want?
I mean, I know what I want, but...
And what is that? Guys, remember the first thing I said about ego? They're not willing to be honest.
To be honest with you, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what I want in a man. Like, I've been screwed in so long, I don't know what I want in a man. Like, I literally don't.
Do you have any children?
Yes, I do. She's 5.
Okay. So start with the basics. Do you want to be married?
Of course, who don't want to be married?
Well, I'm talking to you and I've asked you, what do you want?
I want to be married before I turn 40.
Okay. Why? Okay. No disrespect, but why was that so hard for you just to say? Because I've asked you and you're like, I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want. Then I ask if you want to be married. You say, of course.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
I'll tell you why. It's ego. It's much easier to put all the blame on the men forever.
Would you rather have a toxic man or a boring man?
A boring man. I've been through the toxic. I don't need that. I don't need that. I'll go with the boring man because I feel like I'm exciting. I can date myself. I'll be coolin'.
How many toxic men did it take you to realize you want a boring man?
Let's say 2.
2.
Let's say 2. 2. 1 for sure.
Why do women gravitate towards toxic men?
I wouldn't say necessarily that. I mean, listen.
Yeah, y'all do.
Who's y'all? Because it's not me.
You just said you had 2 toxic men, and then now you want a boring man.
It wasn't purposeful, but it wasn't purposeful. I was just with the and then he just so happened to be toxic.
So he was never toxic in the beginning?
No. How to conceal that? It's like women. It goes both ways.
So you didn't see no signs of toxicity at all?
Maybe, but maybe my feelings clouded that, so I'm not really sure.
So she only dated 2 toxic men? Sure. And The Simpsons only has 1 season.
He's so nice, and he's the guy that I should want. But it's like, I need a little bit of like a, you're going to send me to the psych ward, and it's just not giving that.
I believe her. Women keep rewarding the behavior they love to complain about.
I have came to the conclusion that social media have a lot of y'all women mindset. A lot of y'all women on social media, y'all going by what these celebrities, men giving they woman and stuff like that, and y'all want a man to do this and that and all this other stuff, when half of y'all never even had a rich man. Y'all don't even have friends that had a rich man. But y'all going by social media talking about y'all want this type of man and y'all never even experienced it. Y'all haven't even experienced rich man adjacent. I believe social media got y'all confused. How can you say if you're making $60,000 a year and you get with a man making $60,000 a year, how the hell you expect him to pay all the bills and take you on trips and do nice things? That is unrealistic. We have to come to the conclusion that some women will never date a rich man. You will never date a man in the 1%. And the fact that y'all wanting these men to do this and that because of what y'all see on social media and what the next woman getting, when y'all never experienced a man that's even in the 1%, y'all never even had a friend that dated a man in the 1%. So why the hell are you going off social media on something that you never even experienced?
Imagine demanding fine dining when you're the kind of woman that washes paper plates to reuse them. It's wild.
Obviously, I want to be with a man who's more successful than me, right? And so what I realize is I'm like, damn, these men who are super successful, they have unlimited options. Whereas me as a successful woman, my dating pool is like tiny. Do you feel that as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because the more successful you get as a woman, the less options you have.
Right. Whereas for them, it's vice versa. Yeah.
For them, it's more options.
I know.
Guys don't feel the need to be taken care of. They like to take care of you. So then they can literally take care of anyone. The more successful they get, they don't care if you're a waiter, like they don't care if you like teacher, what you are. They just are like, okay, well, if you're the right one, like it kind of is a little. Men have so much more options than women.
So that's what's messed up? Is she serious?
Like, you're such a major green flag that I'm like, I can't.
Yeah, that's okay. But thank you so much for saying that.
No, I love the way you interacted with everyone. You're so polite and like you're just down for like the criticism as well. But I think it's like too much of a green flag that I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna ruin you.
No worries, no worries.
Wait, so you're saying he's too perfect, therefore you're gonna reject him?
Yeah.
Understood.
Makes sense, yeah?
It's gonna be your heartbreak.
Oh, definitely.
I guess I'll give her points for the honesty. At least she didn't waste his time or his money. We've seen enough of that.
The uncomfortable truth is that if you want a good man, that requires you to be a good woman. A lot of y'all are not good women, and that is the problem that we're having. Nobody is telling you that you're nagging. Nobody is telling you that your attitude stinks. Nobody is telling you that you go toe-to-toe with a man and that makes him run away. Nobody is telling you that chewing with your mouth open is not ladylike and will turn a man off. Nobody is telling you none of these things. So you think that a man is just supposed to drop in your lap by you being this nagging, attitude-having, nasty woman that don't cook and don't clean up or do anything that a woman that society says to attract a man is supposed to do. No, you want to go against the grain so bad. Everybody want to be accepted exactly how I am so bad. But you wouldn't accept a man for how he is, would you? If a man was broke, busted, and disgusted and didn't have a thing, a penny, would you accept him just how he is? No. So why should you just be accepted by not taking care of yourself, walking around with a bonnet on your head all day? Why should you just be accepted? But this is the hard truth that people do not want to hear. You attract what you are. So if you keep attracting these dog men, you smell what I'm stepping in and you get the picture. If you want to attract better, you have to become better. You have to be better. And if you want to get the right man, you have to become the right woman first.
Isn't it funny how accept me as I am only works one way?
Before I ask this question, I feel like I've seen you somewhere, but would you ever date?
No, I just would take their and then tell them to go.
Oh my God! So you would not you would and then tell them to
put it under my belt, you know. Rock their world, make them cry, break their heart.
Make them cry? What have you gone through?
I don't go through nothing. You gotta ask. But you get.
So you're a player.
Exactly. And brother Slayer.
you know.
This is what filming adult content does to most women, and then they wonder why men don't take them seriously.
People are like, why are you single? And I'm like, well, that's an interesting question you ask. Probably because anyone I like doesn't like me back, and anyone who likes me, you see, I don't like them back. And that's both sides of it. Thanks for asking.
What she's saying is she's not her type's type. The people she likes are way out of her league.
Women really need to stop blaming their singleness on God and God's timing. It's become the new, I'm single because I'm picky. It's just another excuse to not take accountability. God gives us free will, and those choices that you made in your 20s are why you are single. You slept around in your 20s, guess what? That's not from God. Those were your bad choices. That was your plan, not God's plan. And the reason why you're single in your 30s, it's because of your own choices that you made. You are the reason that you are single. You wanted to have fun, find yourself, experiment. Cool, but don't complain now. Take some accountability and stop trying to portray it as God's plan. I'm so sick and tired of women not taking accountability, constantly just coming up with new ways to avoid accountability.
They're really blaming God now? What's next? Blame the planets, dating apps, every single man this world has to offer?
I'm not too proud to admit that I'm part of the reason why I'm single. Look, baby, sometimes it's me. Sometimes it's me. I'm real picky. I'm kind of intolerant. I get irritated real fast and then I don't want to talk. Most importantly, I feel like I really only want a boyfriend like 3 days out the week. Monday come around, I do want a man on Mondays. Mondays is definitely a day where I feel like I could use a partner today. You got the Monday blues. I want somebody to vent to. I want somebody to talk to me. I want somebody to probably send me some money to make me feel better. Yeah, I'd like a man today. By the time Tuesday gets here, my spirits are lifted again. I'm not really in the mood to talk. I kind of want to do my own thing. Wednesdays as well. Thursday getting here, I'm thinking about the weekend. I want to go out. I want to look cute. I want somebody to tell me I look cute. I want my drinks paid for. I want us to have a nice, fun time. I want us to go home together. I want us to just chill. I want to cuddle. I want to cook breakfast on Saturday mornings. I want to run errands together. And by the time Sunday gets here, I've been around people all weekend. I want to be by myself again. I want to lay in my bed all day and I don't want to have to answer my phone. I don't want anybody texting me saying, why are you not texting back? I haven't heard from you. I'm not trying to hear all that, baby. I want to be able to go as long as I want without talking to anybody, and I don't want to have to explain that to a soul. And I know that that is not good for a relationship, baby. You can't do that. But that's what I want. That's how I am. That's where I'm at right now.
This is such Capricorn energy. Nah, but seriously, ma'am, you need a reality check and a whole lot of therapy.
Get this straight. There's women out here that expect men to be making $300,000 a year, working 30 hours a week so they can be home by 4 p.m. so then they can then help with the household chores, the cooking, the cleaning, and all of the labor-intense jobs that women do. If that's not unrealistic enough, in between all of that and getting that bag with 30 hours, he's expected to create a Disneyland movie with rose petals on the bed, trips planned and dates planned 24/7 so she can post it on Instagram to get the fulfillment and validation from other people. If that's not unrealistic enough, then men are expected to give up all of their hobbies, all of their interests, and only be interested in her. This is all while he simultaneously gives up all of his dreams, all of his aspirations, and only picks jobs that cater to the bag that she's looking for. As if all of that is not unrealistic enough, he's also expected to never look at another woman or even glance in her direction or like any pictures on Instagram. Meanwhile, she is allowed to post her butt cheeks on the internet and get all of the validation either from men or other women. So when he has expectations and boundaries, it doesn't matter if she doesn't respect them, but he's supposed to respect her 24/7 with little to nothing in return.
Absolutely spot on. And the best part is, the woman making all of these demands were giving it up in college for 2 slices of leftover pizza. Make it make sense.
I think being with an emotionally unavailable guy is better than dating an emotionally available guy, because you can break up with the emotionally unavailable guy because you're like, babe, you're not here. Okay, we're not gonna get there. The hearts aren't gonna intertwine. You won't let me be in your skin because you're afraid, and we gotta stop this. So you're like, okay, we can end it because of that. You know, like now you know, like it's for that reason. But then when you date an emotionally available guy and you're like, weird, this isn't progressing, weird, he isn't proposing, weird, he isn't pulling out my IUD with his teeth, you kind of can't be like, it's because he's like not emotionally available. That's not an excuse. Because once I said that once to a guy and I was like, yeah, because like you're just like not emotionally available. And he's like, yeah, I am. Like I'm really in tune with my emotions and my feelings, and I just don't have them for you. And I was like, oh.
So her grand takeaway after being shot down is, I'm gonna date nothing but emotionally unavailable guys? Good luck with that, ma'am. Fathers used to have a say in who their daughters dated. I think this woman is living proof why.
Y'all want to know what I realized? This generation is full of a lot of y'all expect a man to just come and sweep y'all off y'all feet, and y'all can't even bring the broom. A lot of y'all want a man that already comes with money, who already got a nice car and a nice house, but you don't even have a car. You take the bus. Not only that, you are living on Section 8 and you get food stamps. But y'all want a man who's going above and beyond, that's working hard, that got his own business, that owns his own car, but you don't have nothing to your name. I don't know if the music industry has made it to where women think that they're the prize and that a man can't be the prize, which is never true. I just feel like when you're coming to a man, come with the same things that he's coming with. Just in case something was to happen, you're able to hold up the other end. Like me, I would never come to a man that I know they got money and I know I'm broke as hell. I feel like that's just going to bring more problems to the situation than do any good.
I mean, she's not lying. It's crazy that ladies borrowing gas money are demanding luxury cars.
They're predicting that 40% of women will be single by the year 2030. And don't come for me because these are scientific studies. As in single, never been married, and never had kids. And honestly, I am not even surprised by this study at all. We have normalized hookup culture, and most people are on dating apps just for an ego boost and not to find actual love. Let's not forget how social media has truly made a negative impact in the dating world. So what are your guys' thoughts and opinions on this? Do you think this is actually going to happen? Do you think it's true?
I believe it. Dating's the worst it's ever been. Numbers sound about right.
One toxic trait in a guy that you really find attractive.
When he doesn't want you.
Please, can you explain this to us? Because do you admit that nice guys finish last?
It depends.
What?
It depends. It all depends.
No, that's a yes. Yeah. Yeah. But why? Why is that? As a woman, why do you like a toxic guy?
The chase.
Yeah.
This kind of mentality is the reason most modern women have airport-level baggage in their 30s.
So people ask me, what's your type? I don't really have a type, except for I tend to go for people who don't really like me back, people who are emotionally unavailable and have commitment issues.
I don't know. Sure sounds like a type to me.
You know what I don't like? I don't like being almost 25 and grown men not asking me out on dates, not wanting to wine and dine me anymore. What's going on? Did we forget the plot? Did we forget how dating actually works? Like, you actually have to show somebody why they should date you. Like, automatically you should be putting your best foot forward. First impressions mean a lot. Like, we shouldn't just be going to hang out. We shouldn't just catch a vibe. No. It really just hurts me to know that, like, I'm not being asked out on dates anymore, and I know that I'm not alone in this, which is just a bigger problem. The fact that there's, like, this real casual epidemic going on with dating. Like, nobody wants to take anything serious. Everybody just wants to just go wherever the wind blows them. And it's like, I'm trying to put down foundations and roots and build a relationship with somebody, but that scares people because they don't really know themselves enough to want to do that with anybody yet, which I get. But it's also like, relationships are for people who are knowing and willing to grow within them, you know?
Modern men have checked out to focus on themselves. I'm sure guys still hit on her, but if they're not her type, she acts like no one exists. Crazy part, the one she dismissed could have been her best shot. You guys have made it to the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos just like this. And remember, according to YouTube, the best way to help the channel in the algorithm is to watch one of my videos right after this video. So if you like this video, you might as well watch another one. Till next time.